What's going on, guys? This is Nathan from the Musicom Academy welcoming you to our next live duel here on the channel. Today we have Josh's Vernuslyth Madolche deck back again here at the feature match table, but today he is taking on a younger duelist. Now this is a gentleman who has just learned how to play. He's not as experienced as some, so please do not criticize how he plays. He is still learning the game, but we are just showing this live duel to kind of show off what Josh's deck can do with the Madolches. But we're going to go ahead and jump into today's live duel, and we're going to see that he has lots of Madolche cards in his hand, and yet again, I have them pulled up on my screen, so I know exactly what is going on with his deck. So let's go ahead, we'll see what is going on here. Now, his opponent chose to go second here. He does have a Mirror Force in hand, so maybe that could actually come into effect later on. I believe he was playing the Speedroid deck, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, looks like we're going to be starting this off with the Petting Sasur. So if you don't have any monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card and then special summon another one and lower its level by 1. But you're stuck with Madolches for the rest of the turn, so you gotta remember that. I have to remember that. So it looks like he's gonna go ahead and special summon the level 5 Madolche Pudding Cess from the deck. Now it is a level 4 now, so he could go ahead and go into some XCs with that. We'll have to see what he chooses to do here with his going first turn, setting up a field to hopefully combat what his opponent is playing. So it looks like we are going to see an XC summon here. He's going into the Teacher. Now Teacher can detach 1 to target 1 on the field, and it is unaffected by monster effects for the turn, except for its own. So he's going to detach that off that Teacher for its effect, targeting itself. That way he's unaffected by other effects. Looks like he's going to rank up over the top of that with Chocolate mode. Its effect will activate to shuffle back that Petting Sasur. And because that Pudding Cess is equipped to it, he can detach 1 to special summon 1 from the deck. Let's go ahead and we'll see which one he is going to be special summoning here. Alright, looks like he's choosing to special summon the Hoot Cake. The Hoot Cake can target 1, banish it, and then special summon 1 from the deck, except for the cake. We'll have to see if he does that now. There is the effect of the Hoot Cake, banishing the Teacher. So Teacher will be banished here off the Hoot Cake effect, and then he'll be able to special summon 1 besides Hoot Cake from the deck. Alright, looks like we're special summoning the Messengelado. Messengelado effect will activate on summon here. That will allow him to add 1 spell or trap. We'll have to see what he adds here. Most likely cases are going to be Promenade for Trap. I think that's probably the only one he plays. I don't really see the other ones that I have pulled up here. Oh, looks like he's going to add the Chateau to his hand. So I'll give all Madolche monsters 500 extra attack. And then if monsters go to the graveyard, they're added to the hand instead, because usually they're going to be special back into the deck. Alright, looks like we're going to see a summon of the Angeli here for the normal summon. Angeli contributed itself to special summon 1 from the deck. But it is shuffled back into the deck during, and it can't be destroyed by battle, but it's shuffled back into the deck during the next end phase, I believe. So it's going to special summon a Messengelado. That's going to add another spell or trap to the hand. We'll have to see which one it chooses this time. Going for the Salon, it looks like. So that Salon will give him an additional normal summon if you would like to take it, and then if anything would be shuffled back into the deck by card effects, you can set 1 spell or trap. This is my second time I've actually had cards pulled up from decks as I'm commentating them, and this makes things a whole lot easier knowing exactly what they can do prior to them actually going off. So hopefully that is okay by you guys. We're going to see that Salon's additional normal summon here into the Hoot Cake, linking off into the Madolche Fresh Sistart. That Chateau is going to get activated from hand now, so that gives everything that 500 boost. Now Salon's other effect is going to activate here, setting 1. So we'll have to see what he chooses to set here. It can be either a spell or trap. I believe that was the Promenade, if I wasn't mistaken there. So that Promenade, if it's activated, will target 1 face-up card that the opponent controls, and 1 Madolche monster that he controls are in the graveyard. and that will take their monster back to the hand and then negate the other monster's effect. We'll see an Exceeds into the second teacher there, and a pass turn. Is that an Exodia piece in his hand? So is he playing Speedroids or Madolches, or Speedroids or Exodia? I'm not entirely sure. But yet again, I just want to make sure that we realize he is a brand new player. He is still learning this card game. It is very difficult to learn. It says his age is 8 and up or whatever, but it has to be like a college level game at this point with how many different things can be happening on the field or hand or graveyard. So let's go ahead, we'll see what he can do here. That would have been funny if he could win with the Exodia. That would have been pretty great there, but he does have that Mirror Force, so if he attacks into that, that could be problematic for him. We're going to see a normal summon of the Angeli here. With that Solange, the additional normal summon. It'll go ahead and tribute itself off, that'll special summon one. See what we're going to be grabbing here. That's the Messengelado. So that will add a spell or trap. Adding the Ticket. So Ticket, if a Madolche is returned from the side of the field or graveyard to the hand or main deck, you can add one Madolche from deck to hand. If you control a Fairy type Madolche, you can special summon a monster from your deck instead. So that's kind of interesting. One thing I do like about Madolches is that it just keeps recycling everything back into the deck, so you never have to worry about running out. We're going to see Teacher's Effect here on the Chakla mode. That'll negate all it'll be unaffected by other monster effects except for its own this turn. So Teacher's other effect is going to activate here, shuffling 2 from his graveyard. So if Madolche is sent from the graveyard while this card is on the field, you can shuffle up to 2 cards from the graveyards into the deck. You can only use the effect of Madolche Teacher Glass Fillet once per turn. So we'll shuffle 2 of those into the deck. And then the Ticket, I believe, was that the Ticket that gets to set that? No, that's the Salon. So Salon got to set that to the deck, or from the deck to the field, okay. And then all Emote can detach a special summon Messengelado. It just keeps going. We're going to see an Exceeds into the Queen here. So Queen's effect will activate. You can detach 1 from this card to target up to 2 Madolches in the graveyard. Shuffle those cards and then shuffle that same amount from the other side of the field or graveyard. Oh, so it has to control them, so it's on the field, not graveyard. My fault on that misread there. That's why I have these effects pulled up so I can read them as they happen. So he'll shuffle those 2 back into the deck and then shuffle the back row. Unfortunately, he is going to shuffle back the Mirror Force, so that is unfortunate there. So now with only the 1 set card on the field, I'm not entirely sure what else he could do. This may be the end of game 1. Well, he did survive longer than I thought just because of how long the combo took with the Madolche. So we're going to see entering battle phase here with the Alamode attacking over the set Speedroid, it looks like. We'll take a 2,000 damage from the Hoot Cake off of the Chateau, the Queen, and the Teacher, along with the Fresh Start there for some massive damage. So let's go ahead. We are going to go ahead and shuffle up our decks. We'll get ready for game 2 here, and we'll get set for that. So stay tuned for game 2. Alrighty, looks like we are ready to go. They have shuffled up their decks. Now his opponent will get to choose whether Josh goes first or second here, depending on what is happening. I'm seeing more Speedroids in his hand. I'm hoping he chooses to go first here, especially with... Oh man, there's lots of Speedroids that he could be doing lots of things with. I'm not sure why he is choosing to go second, but we are going to see an activation for game 2 here starting off. That will be the Awakening Forest, I believe. So you can discard 1 and another monster to send 1 Earth monster to the grave, and then special summon 1 from the graveyard that is not that monster. So you can send anything to the grave, and then special summon either the Awakening Forest or the Barrier Statue. And the Barrier Statue will completely shut down anything that the Speedroid wants to do, because they are all wind. Definitely should have chosen to go first here if I was a Speedroid player. Alright, so it looks like he's going to send the Petting Sasur. and then special summon the barrier statue. So that's going to shut down all special summons except for Earth special summons. Which luckily for the Madolche, all of them are going to be Earth. Alright, so it looks like we're going to see a summon of the Madolche Madolche here, so that'll add one to hand, adding the Hoot Cake. I'm guessing we're going to see lots of combos here. Ooh, I do see a Called by the Grave as well. So we're just going to set one there, that's going to be the Called by the Grave. We're going to pass turn over to his opponent. So excited to set his 2 cards face down that he forgot to draw, but we are going to get that draw in. So he's going to set 2. I don't think he can do much. He could have done something if not for that barrier statue, but because that barrier statue kind of shut everything down, unfortunately for him. So back on Josh's turn here, we are going to see another normal summon of a Madolche that's going to add 1 to hand. Adding the Angeli. We're going to see an Xyz summon here, heading into the Queen, that is going to detach, shuffle back. See here, Madolche, and then the Petting Sasur, so that'll shuffle back the 2 Madolches and hit both of his set cards, the monster and the trap this time, so it's going to clear the entire board, and unfortunately I think that's probably going to be it. I'm guessing he can do a lot more damage than just what is currently on the field. But we'll have to see. Maybe he can't do much more after that. So we're just going to see entering battle phase here, attacking for the 1,000 with the barrier statue, and the Queen's going to hit for 22. So 3,200 total there. Not an OTK, but still some decent damage, and that barrier statue is going to stop him in the tracks of doing any kind of summoning for the turn. I don't think there's going to be a way. He should be able to normal summon any type of Speedroid, though, that has over 1,000 attack. I'm not sure. It's a Called by the Grave set, we know that. But I just don't know if there's going to be anything. So there are a few. I'm not entirely sure what's all in his hand. But I know that he has that Terror Top in his hand. So Terror Top could have added or just summoned and attacked over the barrier statue. And then special summon the Talking Tomborg. But he's just going to summon the Talking Tomborg again. Yet again, I'll say this again for you guys. He is new to the game. He doesn't know everything. This duel, obviously Josh is going to win. We're just showing off what his deck can do. Kind of unhindered, because there's not much that the Speedroid player can do. So please be kind in the comment section. I don't want him getting brutalized. That's what makes players stop playing the game, and we don't want that. We actually want to grow the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of destroying all little kids' hopes and dreams as they're trying to learn the game. So please keep that in mind as you are commenting on today's video. But everything is wind out of the Speedroids. I don't think there are actually anything besides wind in the entire deck, pretty much. But I do think he could have just summoned off that Terror Top, attacked over the barrier statue, then special summon the Talking Tomborg. But he is okay. We're going to see a pass turn here, just a set card off of Josh. I'm guessing he's probably going to be a little easier on him, because he is newer to the game. But we will have to see. He might just completely destroy, who knows. We're going to see a summon of the Hoot Cake here. That'll banish the Vernuslyth in the deck, or from the graveyard I should say, sorry about that. And that'll special summon out the Petting Sasur. Petting Sasur will special summon one that is not and lower its level. So I'll special summon out the Pudding Cess there. So that'll be a level 4 now. Then you can link over the top of those into the Teacher. I'm guessing Teacher's effect will detach to the Petting Sasur over the Teacher. Nope, never mind. You're just going to go battle phase here, attack over the Talking Tomborg, and finish him off for a game. So he was a little easier on him. He could have gone more, but I appreciate the fact that he didn't do that. But that is the entire duel for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. You did get to see the deck kind of unhindered with how it can do all of its stuff. So that is all I've got for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's live duel, as well as being able to see what the Madolche deck could do, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell on the way out there, because all your support is greatly appreciated. That's all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this is Nathan from Musicom signing out for now. Peace out.